This is part two because obviously the first part I'll cut off because of my memory. What I was talking about was this utility knife is a fixed knife. This utility knife is it's utility knife. It's a Mola Max utility knife. It is made out of zinc alloy. Uh, the function of this utility knife is it's a fixed knife. What I think about this knife is I think it's quite dangerous. What it is like a fixed knife, so you can't retract the knife back and forward. I think it's quite dangerous. It's quite heavy as well, so if it does drop, it causes big damage. The material used for this, as I've already said, is zinc. The manufacturing process for this knife, making this knife, is also the same as die casting. The ergonomics of this knife is really bad. As you can see, look, you can't put your finger don't rest there comfortably. It's quite sharp. It's it's not thought over. When what I think is when um creating utility knives or anything that is handheld, you need to think about the comfortability of the person, the user holding in it, and I don't think in this aspect they have thought about it. So it's not as good. The ergonomics, as I already said, is not as good. The aesthetics of this is quite bad as well. As you can see, it's painted over metal again. As you can see, it's starting to wear off. It don't last quite long, so it's not appealing at all. I think they should also make it more appealing. The cost of this is it's around £3 to £5, which is it's it's normal because obviously it's a fixed knife and it's cheap and it's quite dangerous. The rate, what I would rate this is around one, because obviously it's quite dangerous. It's got fixed, and it's if it drops, if it does anything, it could cause a big problem. It could hurt someone really dangerously. It's not should be fought and over with. I think it should be retractable. The thing with this knife is that also you can take it out. You can take out the bolt, and obviously you place a spare blade inside just in case if anything happens to the first one. But anyway, what I think about this knife is that I think it's useless because obviously it's quite dangerous to me. I think if it dropped, and because I'm a clumsy person, if I dropped it could cause a big problem. It could really damage because obviously the knife can't be retracted, the end can't be retracted, so I think it would be a big problem. But obviously I'm not the one who created it. So moving to the next one is um, this is the top out of all the knives. This is the top. This is the Big Daddy. You know, talking about the Big Daddy, this the Big Daddy. See, the thing about this knife is that it's made out of different materials. The function is obviously the same. Let's talk about the function first. It's obviously the same for cutting materials, for cutting things. You can use it as a construction. You can construction place. It's amazing. It's safe. So it has loads of purposes, as I said, like all the other knives. The material used for this is just more than all the other ones. This uses plastic and metal, which is real good because and rubberized plastic, because obviously the rubberized, when I was talking, as I said before, when you're creating a utility knife or such a product that is handheld, what you need to think about is the comfortability of the person, of the user holding it, and this thinks about it greatly because obviously the ergonomics and then the material used, because it uses rubberized plastic, so it gives that comfortable grip feeling and not hard metal feeling pressing against your skin, so it feels better than all the other ones. Yeah, the materials are also used is plastic on this part, and obviously metal on this part, and then obviously plastic on this part, which I will be coming to very soon. The ergonomics, as I said, are great. As you can see, they made a part so your hands can go in there and fit nicely and feel and go in, so you have full control and grip, and I don't have a problem cutting. The cost of this product is around £10 to £15 because obviously you get what you pay for, so you're paying for a great product, and obviously the material used and the ergonomics and the design that's being used here is quite quality compared to everything else. So I think, yeah, you're getting what you pay for. The What I want to talk about is different toward what is different about this product to all the other products is that this product is unique because not only of the material and obviously the structure and the ergonomics, but what it is that this product doesn't not need to be taken apart to change the blades, and the blades are not stored. They are stored inside, but you don't need to take apart the utility knife so you can change it. What is with this is that firstly the blade is stored in here. You push down on this and this comes out, and this is where the blade would be stored. So in this instance, just to show you, it would go in there like this, and then would be stored like this. So you wouldn't have to take apart the utility knife. You just have to press this button, it will come down. Then obviously you could remove the blade and then put it on the inside there. So yeah, it goes in there safely and soundly, and it don't cause a problem because it don't just slip out, it don't come out. You actually put some force into it and then it'll come out. And then obviously the thing is that you can pop the blade in here easily. You don't have to take it apart with a screwdriver and then put it all together with the mechanism. Nope, it just goes in, you slide the thing back through, and then obviously you can just use the blade and then it's back to normal. So that's really good about it. I've used this kind of thinking in my product, as I will show you next on the next video. Thank you for listening. What I would rate this product out of 5 is a 4, because it's amazing. It's top of the top. It's a daddy. This a 3 because obviously the material is used and the structure, but because it's only metal being used, it's not as comfortable, so it's 3. The fixed knife 1, very dangerous. It's not